right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. One time told her pull up again. In the back of the Benz. I went and put mirror 10 on the 10.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Hi, and thanks for joining us on And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, coming off the pick, Kyrie makes the unselfish play.
Outside Johnson. Irving against Fox. And it's good for 2. Fox has got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And stolen by Irving. Here we go, one-on-one. Money on the 19-footer. 5 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
A deep 3. And it's Fox missing.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Releases from 15. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Marshall, he's checked in for Joe. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Fires the 3. San Antonio again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 10. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Randall, a screen on Fox. Here's Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 7. That's tipped. Releases. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. He's got 11.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Number 1, Dallas.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Fox against Irving. Here's Marshall. And a miss there on the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense. Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Fox missing.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Washington outside. Lets the 3 fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
3-pointer. Fox knocks down the long J. Fox has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Harper passes to Sohan from downtown. First shot won't go. Pass to Marshall. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Fires from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Dallas on top. They're up by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Harper in at the 1. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Waters, the pass to McLaughlin. Cans it with nobody near him. McLaughlin's got his first points of the night.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The offensive rebound. The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Marshall. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Marshall's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Randall, he's checked in for Dallas. Joe comes in for Hardy. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for McLaughlin. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Joe. Over Kessel. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Sohan. Randall pulls down the board. The Mavericks lead by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For San Antonio, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
Second team foul.
Here's Harper. For 3. Fires in the triple. Harper's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Randall can't hit.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Robert Williams picks up 1. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
But Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Fox. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And the basket by Joe.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open beyond the arc.
And it's Fox missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Randall, a screen on Johnson. Shot from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot. He's got 15.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's the cell. San Antonio again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 5. Soft touch off the glass.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Williams. And Irving is subbed in for Washington. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell outside. To end the run, pass to Cornette. Right side Johnson. Here's Castle. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Irving, and he drives in. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Here's Fox. The shot off that time. Good D by Gobert. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. Misses the 3. Dallas leading by 9. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Irving with the drive, and he converts the layup. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Fox moving fast. Basket counts.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Over Fox. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And that concludes the first half. Dallas on top. They lead by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Mavericks.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And then it's Kyrie Irving. And then it's Isaiah Joe. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
That's his first personal.
Dallas shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Now at the line for your Mavericks. Flag.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 22.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
To the inside. Here's Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Irving against Fox. And it's Irving missing.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. He was all alone on that one. Wembanyama's got 9.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, Dallas. The Spurs, 4th.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
Here's Fox. And it's Irving with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. That one falls.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. Dallas leading by 8. Irving looking around. Here's Gobert. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe of the game.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Sohan's checked in for Vassell. Fox, that's good.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Goes up on the wing, and is good. Off the back rim and in. 24 points for him. Spurs trail by 8. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Marshall, he's checked in for Joe. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And it's Fox missing. The Mavericks lead by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Fox. 15 points in the game.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Johnson. It's stolen by Irving. Three-pointer. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count it. Good. Fox has got 6 here in the quarter.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry. He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 8. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Williams comes in for Gobert, and it's P.J. Washington in for Julius Randle. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Waters checked in. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. 28 points for him.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Pass to Washington. Got it. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Knocked loose. Irving with it. Fox picks him up. Tries to break his ice. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Man, from one end to the other, Kyrie defending and scoring, really the total package.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throws good for Fox. And both free throws good for Fox. Dallas leading by 10.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
From outside the arc. No good that time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Dallas on top, leading by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. They've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Here's Joe. Knocks down the triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Inside. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. It's stolen by Washington. Down low. And it's Randle with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randle has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Spurs trail by 17. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in for Cornette. On defense, the Mavericks. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama. And it's good. 2 points. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
To the middle. Here's Williams. The shot no good. Good D by Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama against Williams. The shot by Wembanyama no good. The Mavericks lead by 13. From the arc. Exum gets the bucket. Exum's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Harper, covered by Joe. Here's Castle, fires for three. Knocks it down from distance.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. For San Antonio, Johnson, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Waters. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Randall outside. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they go back home and will host the New Orleans Pelicans.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Here's Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Oh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nifty move. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
And that one's good. Irving.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. And it's Fox missing. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. The putback. Ooh, Wemby! The putback!
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive rebound, he's going straight back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
Here's Vassell. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Randall, good.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Fox for three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Mavericks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Joe. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Christie. Yes. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.